Hi Judgers! Welcome to another segment of Mon Arliwag Memorial High School Senior High School Math TV. For today, we will be discussing the continuation of solving rational equations. So let's try to solve this example. We're asked to solve for a, and we are given an equation a plus 2 over 3 is equal to a minus 1 all over 4. So if this is the given, all we have to do is to cross multiply. So let us try to cross multiply. 4 goes here and 3 goes here. So we'll be having 4 times a plus 2 is equal to 3 times the quantity a minus 1. We'll now be distributing. So we'll be having 4a plus 8 is equal to distribute 3. This becomes 3a minus 3. So for this one, so we should have only the term a on the left side and all the constant on the right side. So I'll be transferring 3a to the left side and positive 8 to the right side. If this is positive 3a, therefore that becomes negative 3a is now equal to negative 3. If that is positive 8, therefore it becomes negative 8. 4a minus 3a is just a, therefore negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11. So that is the value of a. So we have the value negative 11. So if a is equal to negative 11, let us try to check. So in checking, let us know if negative 11 is really a solution of the rational equation. So if a is equal to negative 11 and the equation is equal to a plus 2 over 3 is equal to a minus 1 all over 4, let us try to substitute negative 11 to all the values of a. And this becomes negative 11 plus 2 all over 3 is equal to negative 11 minus 1 all over 4. If this is negative 11 plus 2, therefore we will be having negative 9 over 3 is equal to negative 11 minus 1 is negative 12 over 4. Negative 9 over 3 is negative 3. Negative 14 over 4 is also negative 3. Therefore, negative 3 is equal to negative 3. And a is equal to negative 11 is a solution. So, that is the answer. Okay, so let's have another example for the rational equation, for solving rational equation. So for this example, therefore, a is equal to negative 11 is really a solution of the rational equation. So let's have an example. What if we are now given a fraction, a whole number, and the right side is equal to a fraction? Okay, so we are given 4x plus 1 over x plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over x squared minus 1. So look at the given. So for this given, we could find out all the denominators, and the denominators would be x plus 1. The denominator of negative 3 is just 1, and the denominator of 12 is x squared minus 1. In this case, we could find out that we have x squared minus 1. And reviewing your past mathematics or your junior high school mathematics, we could say that this is the difference of squares, and it becomes x squared minus 1 squared. And if that is the case, therefore the factors of x squared minus 1 is just equal to x plus 1 times x minus 1. So, if I will be solving this, all I have to do is to get the LCD. And for the LCD of the left side, that becomes x plus 1 since the denominator of 3 is just 1. So we don't need to multiply anymore x plus 1 by 1. Okay? X plus 1 divided by x plus 1 is just 1 times the numerator. So that is 4x plus 1. X plus 1 divided by 1 is x plus 1 times negative 3. So that becomes negative 3 times the quantity x plus 1 is now equal to 12 over. So let us now rewrite x squared minus 1 in terms of its factors. And x squared minus 1 is equal to x plus 1 times x minus 1. So in this case, we could now see the expanded form of the rational equation. And look at the denominator. So it contains x plus 1 and the right side contains x plus 1 times x minus 1. They both have x plus 1, right? So if they have the same denominator or the same factor of the denominator, therefore, all we have to do is to cancel out. We need to cancel this out. We need to cancel this out. Okay? So simplifying, we'll now be having 4x plus 1 distribute negative 3, that is minus 3x minus 3 is now equal to 12 over x minus 1. Let us simplify this term. If this is 4x, this is negative 3x, so that is x. If this is positive 1, this is negative 3, that is x minus 2. X minus 2 is now equal to 12 over x minus 1. In this case, we need to cross multiply, and this becomes x minus 2 times x minus 1 is equal to 12. In this case, we'll now be expanding this one. We need to multiply using FOIL method or any method that you know in multiplying binomial. Therefore, this becomes x squared minus 3x negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2 is equal to 12. So, we need to solve for the value of x. Therefore, the right side should be equal to 0 and positive 12 should be transferred out to the left side. And this becomes x squared minus 3x plus 2 minus 12 is equal to 0. Therefore, we'll now be having x squared minus 3x plus 2 minus 12 will give us an answer of negative 10 is equal to 0. So we now have x squared minus 3x minus 10. All we have to do now is to get its factors. If it do not contains factor, or if you could not determine its factors, all you have to do is to use the quadratic formula. So we have x squared minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So the factors would be, that would become x minus 5 times x plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is the factor of x squared. These are the factors of x squared minus 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. So in this case, all we have to do is to equate each factors to 0 in order for us to get the values of x. Therefore, x1 minus 5 is equal to 0. Therefore, x1 is equal to positive 5. Next is x2 plus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, x2 is equal to negative 2. These are the values of x. And how do we know if x is equal to 5 and x is equal to negative 2 is a solution? Therefore, we need to check. So let us now try checking. So in checking, let us use first x1 is equal to 5. So this becomes 4 times 5 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over 5 squared minus 1. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 1 over 5 plus 1 is 6 minus 3 is now equal to 12 over 5 squared is 25 minus 1. Okay? Therefore, this becomes 21 over 6 minus 3 is equal to 12 over 24. 12 over 24 is just equal to 1 half. Therefore, this becomes 6 is the LCD. That is 21. Negative 3 minus 6 is negative 18. 21 minus 18 is 3 over 6. Is this equal to 1 half? Okay. 3 over 6 in lowest term, that is 1 half. Therefore, 1 half is equal to 1 half. And x is equal to 5 is a solution. How about if x is equal to negative 2? So let us try to find out if x is equal to negative 2 is also a solution of the rational equation. So, let us now substitute negative 2 to the given. Therefore, this becomes 4 times negative 2 plus 1 over negative 2 plus 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over negative 2 squared minus 1. 4 times negative 2 is negative 8 plus 1 over negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over 4 minus 1. Okay? And this becomes negative 7 over negative 1 minus 3 is equal to 12 over 4 minus 1, which is 3. Negative 7 over negative 1 will give us an answer of positive 7 minus 3. Is this equal to 12 over 3? And what is 12 over 3? That is 4. 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. Therefore, 4 is really equal to 4. Therefore, x2, which is equal to negative 2, is also a solution. So, that is how we get the values of x if the term is factorable. So, I hope this is clear. So, let's have another example with the given. We have the difference of squares. So, in this case, let's have another example. So, let's have another example for this one. Okay, so what if we are now given 7 over x plus 2 plus 5 over x minus 2 is equal to 10x minus 2 over x squared minus 4. So, we are given again x squared minus 4. Therefore, is 4 a perfect square? Yes. So, x squared is also a perfect square. Therefore, x squared minus 4, difference of squared, is also equal to x plus 2 times x minus 2. Okay? So, we're now ready to get the LCD. And the LCD now would be x plus 2 times x minus 2. X plus 2 divided by x plus 2 times x minus 2 divided by this one. Therefore, x minus 2 remains, and that is what we multiply to 7 plus x minus 2, cancel out x minus 2, and x plus 3 will retain. And that will be multiplied to 5 is now equal to 10x minus 2 over what would be x squared minus 4. That is x plus 2 times x minus 2. Since we have the same denominator, so what I have said with the past videos, if you have the same denominator, therefore you could just cancel it out. Okay? So, let us now try to simplify the left side. Distribute 7, distribute 5, therefore this becomes 7x minus 14 plus 5x plus 10 is now equal to 10x minus 2. Therefore, we need to get the values of x to the left side. So we need to transfer out 10 to the left side. Okay, and this becomes 7x plus 5x minus 10x is equal now. Okay, transfer out all the constants to the right side. If this is negative 14, we have positive 14, negative 10, that is positive 10, therefore we'll be getting negative 10 to the right side and negative 2. 7x, 5x, so that is 12x minus 10x, therefore it becomes 2x is equal to 14 minus 10 minus 2, that would be 2. Divide both sides by 2, cancel out 2, therefore x is equal to 1. So let us now try to check if x is equal to 1 is a solution. Therefore, that is 7 over 1 plus 2 plus 5 over 1 minus 2 is equal to 10 times 1 minus 2 over 1 squared minus 4. Simplifying, that is 7 over 3 plus 5 over negative 1, okay, is now equal to 10 minus 2 over 1 minus 4. We'll be having 7 over 3 minus 5 is now equal to 8 over negative 3. LCD is 3, so let's find out if that is really equal to the right side. LCD is 3 divided by 3, 7 minus 5 times 3, which is 15. Is it equal to 8 over 3? And that becomes negative 8 over 3. 7 minus 15 is negative 8 over 3. Therefore, it is equal to the right side. And x is equal to 1 is a solution of the rational equation. Okay? Therefore, it is a solution. So let's have another example. So, what if we're given another example? So let's try to solve for another example. Okay, so what if the answer that you got is indeterminate or undefined? So what if the answer that you got is undefined? If when we say undefined, the denominator of the fraction is equal to 0. If that is the case, we will be calling that as an extraneous solution. Again, if the value that you got as your answer turns out to be undefined, therefore it is not a solution, we call that as an extraneous solution. So let's have another example, and that is 3 times y plus 3 over y plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 3y plus 1 over y plus 1. Again, we need to get the LCD, which is y plus 1. Therefore, this is just 3 times y plus 3 plus 2 times the denominator, which is y plus 1, is now equal to 3y plus 1 over y plus 1. We could see here that they have the same denominator. All we have to do is to cancel out. Distribute 3, that is 3y plus 9, plus distribute 2, that becomes 2y plus 2 is equal to 3y plus 1. Okay, we need to transfer out all the y's, all the term that involves y to the left side and all the constants to the right side, and this becomes 3y plus 2y minus 3y is equal to 1 minus 9 minus 2. Okay, therefore we could cancel out 3y and negative 3y, so that it becomes 2y is equal to 1 minus 9 is negative 8, minus 2, and that becomes negative 10. Divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 2. Cancel out 2. Therefore, y is equal to negative 5. So, let us now try checking if y is equal to negative 5 is really a solution. So therefore, this becomes now 3 times negative 5 plus 3 over negative 5 plus 1 plus 2. Is it equal to 3 times negative 5 plus 1 over negative 5 plus 1? Negative 5 plus 3, that becomes negative 2 over negative 5 plus 1, that becomes negative 4 plus 2. Is that equal to negative 15 plus 1 over negative 4? So, negative 3 times, positive 3 times negative 2 over negative 4, that becomes now negative 6 over negative 4 plus 2. Is it equal to negative 14 over negative 4? Negative 6 over negative 4 is just equal to positive 3 over 2 plus 2. And this is also equal to negative 14 over negative 4. Lowest term is positive 7 over 2. So the left side LCD is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1 times 3 plus 2 times 4. Plus 2 times 2 is equal to 4. Is it equal to 7 over 2? Therefore, 3 plus 4 is 7 over 2 is just equal to 7 over 2. Therefore, y is equal to negative 5 is a solution. Okay, so that ends the part 2 of solving rational equations. If you have suggestions, if you have questions, comments, clarifications, do not forget to message me on Facebook, on Twitter, or on Instagram. So once again, I am Engineer Judd Hernandez, saying that mathematics is always fun. Goodbye and God bless.